Now there's a familiar face I haven't seen a while. Where you've been? I was busy as hell. Again, quite a bit of things to show you. But first, have you seen where all the butterflies went? They are all here. So what is this? It's about 2 acres. About. You can see some of it. It's not the best results I was expecting. Yeah, as you can see, like the pond. Let's go see the pond. This pond has never been this full. I've never seen that this full. This year it's been horrible. We have rain every 2 days. It's better than a wildfire or a flood. But in Ottawa, hey little buddy, in Ottawa we had a flash flood last week, I think. It was horrible, but comparing, I need to shut my mouth for sure, because we have a house, it's not flooded, we're alive, that's it. So shut up. I will. Let's go back over there. Well, this just kind of piqued my curiosity. I do think this little fella is laying eggs. Go eat mosquitoes. What are you waiting for? Just buried his tail in there. I don't know about dragonflies, but I just know they eat mosquitoes. Confirm me that if you can, but that's what I heard. So have some babies, buddy. Go. Oh my God, what happened here? This is horrible. I have trouble with this part of the field. It's been years since we're here. This is like horrible. But this is non-Roundup ready. All right, so I wanted to make sure to have control on the weed right between it. So it wasn't, so my rows aren't efficient as it's supposed to, right? Like you can see it. So I got like 4 feet apart, 48 inch. So I wanted to pass the 4-wheeler, and this must be the quickest way, I think, and the least expensive way, since the 4-wheeler is owned. And I just purchased some metal, so some rods, I think like 1/2 inch and 2-inch tubing, and just weld it and just drag it with the 4-wheeler, put the rock on it, bungee wrap it. It went perfect. Now let's go see the other part, which is starting to be a bit better. All right, so what did I plant to get all those butterflies here? It's called giant zinnias, deliah, I guess. And it's just starting to bloom. It's incredible. It smells real good too. Oh yeah. So it's starting to bloom everywhere. Really nice. Yeah. You think like that one's really nice. Yeah. Probably she'll bloom a bit more. And it's really wet. That's the thing, like this wasn't supposed to be like this. Like I've seen it fairly dry some years as well. So we do have still some nice too. And you think we have like those, oh yeah, those cedar kind of eating bugs. Ah yes, come here. So I've tried two style kind of. So single row and then broadcast 48 inch. Well, I kind of missed some, so we did rows like that, and then after it took like I was starting to be a bit late to plant it, because we were in June, I think June 10th. So we were starting to be a bit late, and I really wanted it to be planted, so I was like, you know what, let's broadcast it, and this is more likely the result. So now I stopped dragging the cultivator that I made, and I want to have, hopefully in a month, a nice grass that I can cut, and then it'd be nice. So hopefully, but that needs to stop. Don't know if it's gonna happen or what. So now let's go see over there and in the back as well. And woohoo! I don't know if we can see this through the camera, but we got like probably there's quite a bit of butterflies here. It's really nice to see. That's a nice sight. So what we had here, so I have sunflowers as well. That's not doing too well. And there's another culprit that's not helping for the zinnias and these guys. Something is eating it. There's a fella right there I was looking for. You know this? I think they call that the Japanese beetle. I've seen them in the garden at home. It's just eating everything. That's as well, like, it's horrible. Like our green beans, the leaves, once one is eating it, starting eating it, they'll all be at it, start eating it. So let's go to the final place. Yep, we're at the cabin. This is my plan of putting my firewood. So hopefully, I had problem of ants at first, and I had to take out all the insulation at the bottom. That's why we're seeing the slab now. One of my system, so I brought two 55 gallons, and I've installed the ABS 3.5 inch. But what I didn't have is a hole here. So water is coming here, and it's filling up big time. This one's full. This one as well. Full. And I got a tankless here. I'm supposed to bring a gas line to my tankless eventually. And just to make it easier, well, here we go. And I have it just a 14.2 Romex passing on the other side. Right here, mark positive and negative. And this is going to another place where we'll go soon. So that's why my pump is 12 volts. So I just need to connect this one to the probe, and I got my power. And I just need to flick the switch on, the switch here underneath, put the propane on, and ta-da! And here's my drain. Goes underneath. Here's the shower. So I filled here with gravel. Then I had my ABS underneath there. And then I got my showerette right here. I gotta say, it's not, I didn't pay too much for it. It's just a gas lamp. Like if you push on the button here sometimes, then the other side will just fly somewhere. So you know what? Keep it to on, and that's it. So I screwed the showerhead holder right here, and I had two towels holder. Cow whips. And well, over here it stayed the same. That's it. Made a transfer switch. Let's jump to this guy. I really wanted to do the explanation on this, but this fella here was quite the experiment. Now it's working. I thought at first that it was gonna heat up this stuff in no problem. And then after I've kind of put some 1-inch rigid insulation XPS underneath here, which is actually from the cabin slab. I just took it and recycle it, and this seems to be like the perfect place to install it. Then I just grab a tarp to put it on. and some close line just to keep it there and make it look nice. That's why there's two, because I don't know if I'm gonna bury it next year or putting it kind of underneath the porch, because right here was kind of the plan, because I've applied another eavesdrop right here, and then I kind of notched right here, so when it rains it just kind of helps the water kind of move in there and not circulate, but make it move, which is good, right? And fill it up, because if you're 1, then you're all right. If you're 4, then it's gonna overflow. Then that's pretty much it. So now I brought some stuff as well to finish the cover. The wood-fired hot tub. It's a lot of dedication that you need to put. Like, I've seen that idea came from that cedar. I did build a cedar wood-fired sauna. I sold it as well, but I really didn't want to have another one. But now that I'm going through the whole hassle of doing it again the same way, but you know what? Probably with the stainless steel wood-fired stove, that was quite a bit the thing, and I'm really happy somewhat that I didn't document it, because this would have been really long, and you would have seen the whole frustration. So until next time, I'll see you again, and take care.